Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Make sure you subscribe and like this channel. So today we'll be talking about depression in the UK. Depression is actually so real.
Depression ti pọ̀ jù. Depression ti wà online.
Yeah, so basically we'll be talking about how we manage it. Or is it possible to manage itself?
Yeah. This topic they need to study it in school.
UK depression.
The depression is real. The first thing, the depression we're talking about now, are we talking about like everyday depression, or are we talking about the change when you're coming from your country to this place? Especially if you were well off to do in your country, you're a big man.
Yeah, a big man, yeah. So at least in Nigeria level, kind of big man.
7 houses.
Yeah.
You know, everybody knows you in your street.
Yeah.
Mama Diaburo. You understand? Omo ya Dangote.
Yeah.
You know, everybody's hailing you. You are this big man in the back. And then you come here and nobody knows you.
Yeah. And nobody gives a shit. Nobody gives a shit.
Nobody cares about you, basically.
Yeah.
Your feeling, especially when you're now a man.
Yeah.
They once you try to talk, they say, you are a man, swallow it. At least a woman will be able to like express her feelings and have people sympathize with her, you know, try to give her. But a man, you are expected to deal with your stuff. So now when we're talking about depression, are we talking about how to deal with depression in general, or how to deal with depression as an international student, or how to deal with depression as a man? How to deal with depression as a single man without family? Because the way I would deal with mine is different from the way someone else.
Let's talk about as an international student.
It's plenty. So international student now, that one is more manageable. You know, what is depression first? It's just a feeling of being down.
Yeah.
Nobody owes you happiness.
Not really. There are some situations that can happen that will just, even if you're happy, it will just break your feelings down.
But still, being sad about it, what will you do about it that determines it?
There are some things that are just beyond your power. You are putting in the effort, but nothing is reflecting.
Wow.
So, take for example, let me give you an example now. Take for example, you're done with school.
Done with school?
You are done with
So
school.
you are no more international student. So this one has depression as a...
No, okay, let's just say when you are during school,
Okay.
paying your school fees.
Okay.
Managing, although you know,
I understand.
just and you understand. So, but let's just assume that your school fees is, let's say, £20,000. You've paid like 10k, and you have 10k left, and your project is coming in, around the corner, and they say before you start your project, you must have paid your money in full.
Exactly. Or you won't graduate.
You will not graduate. That one that you want to do something about it now, but it's past your power now. So, in cases like that, what will you do? I know you are not entitled to public funds.
You have to answer that one by yourself. Now, that what you're talking about now. You say you are lacking capacity.
Yeah,
you're lacking the funds and that, you know. Maybe you had the money before you came, but you had to pay it like little by little. Because most of the times, we all have the money to pay completely. You understand?
Yeah.
But maybe you decide to pay it like little by little.
Yeah.
Some will pay it full. You know, they are not bothered about it. But maybe you decide to just do like a payment plan. The money is there.
Yeah.
But say the money gets channeled to something else.
Yeah.
And now you are short of funds.
Yeah.
Now you are short of funds. Because everybody has money to pay.
Everybody has money.
So now you have to now start doing things to make sure that you are up to par to be able to pay. Now, this should not be cause for depression. Depending on how you are as a human being, determine how people will come to the occasion for you.
Yeah.
I know a friend of mine, he was very popular back when we were schooling, you know, and it got towards the end of the session, you know, you had to pay before you graduate, you know, and he had used some of the funds to do some other things, you know, so he was a bit short of funds. All he had to do was he reached out to a couple people.
Yeah.
He reached out to me, reached out to a couple people like, please, I have this is what I'm facing. I have the money, but it's tied down in this and that, you know. But I need to make sure that the school fees is sorted before, you know. And people were able to give him, you know. That's where we now come to having good friends.
Having the right being in the right circle, basically.
Having the right circle of friends.
Yeah.
Because show me your friend and I'll tell you who you are doesn't mean that I see you with 5 white boys and I call you white.
Yeah.
Or I see you with 5 red boys and I call you red. You are different. You are green.
You have your own properties, basically.
Exactly. But it's the quality of the friends you have around you that determines. So if I see you rolling about, say, with boys that every night I see them out in clubs.
Yeah.
Doing what? I don't know.
Yeah.
You know? Every Monday, they are Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and I see you there. I will look at you like, you don't have don't you have a life?
Don't you have a goal?
Don't you have things you're doing? I come back. I'm one person that I want to go to club every time.
Yeah.
I want to live there, but there are bills to pay. There are
responsibilities,
basically. You understand? So before you start doing anything, you have to listen to. You say, do not love your job your love.
Job your love. That is true. That's true.
But you need to apply your initiative.
Yeah.
So if I see you rolling with those kinds of people, I will see you as someone that you don't have any future.
Yeah.
I mean, you might have future in maybe rap music and something, but like hardworking, like if you come to me at that point in time and say, oh, you need help in paying your school fees, I've already graded you in my mind like, nah, all you do is to sit down there. I see you every night in the city center, in the square. I don't know, wearing 5 o'clock, doing nothing, you know. I won't want to help you at that point in time because I'm like, even if I help you, what's the probability that you give me my money back?
Yeah.
So if you are the person that you've got to that stage where things are like getting out of hand,
it has reached your truth here like this.
Your friends can help you out. It's not something that will get you depressed. It's something that you should find a solution to. You had the funds.
Yeah.
You got lost. You used it to do something else. How can you get yourself out of this? You do it. It's easy. It's easy mass. Depression comes from, say, traumatic and hormonal stuff that's in the head that is not making you go in.
What can trigger depression? Give me an example.
As an international student, you come to a place, everything is different.
Yeah.
You know, the things you are used to is not what you're seeing. At that point in time, you're becoming withdrawn. Yeah. You're separated from the herd. And at that point in time, that's where depression sets in. But you finding your way back to the herd is what will be able to keep that depression. The depression is just an isolation.
Yeah.
You know, say something bad has happened to you. Now you're depressed. That bad stuff has happened and has isolated you from the pack. I remember when I lost someone very dear to me, and that day I went to work, you know, but the next day I was like, wait a second, I'm not going to see this person again. And I called work and says, "Oh, sorry, I'm not coming to work today." This is why I said I just lost someone dear to me, you know. I'm like, okay, but you're coming tomorrow. I says, you know what, this week I don't want to come. Like I could have written, I could not even write.
They're not even supposed to say you to come at least for a week or two.
I stayed in my bed. What helped me at that point in time was I was in a shared apartment, so I had a friend. He was like, "Oi, how are you feeling?" I didn't even talk to him. So I had people that were coming to check on me. He opened the door. So people just kept coming in to check on me, and like I had friends that were like, "You know what? Stand up, be strong, be a man." I'm like, I didn't want. In fact, for 2 days I was just in my bed. I didn't shower. I didn't have appetites. I was just in this. But people were able to bring me out, and I was able to bounce back. If I had continued to wallow in that place, I would have had a serious depression. I'd have probably been on meds and that. But having the right friends of people that were able to bring me out of my shell was what helped me out. As an international student, there are many things that can cause depression.
Yeah.
Say maybe you have a course that you failed.
Yeah. And you've written it, still fail it again.
Okay, I was going to come there. You know. I was going to say the solution for that one is to write the thing again.
But there are some of them that you write.
When you write the second one now and you fail again, you are not depressed. That's why you.
Village people.
You know, you say what caused this? You know, like I don't know. Me, I used to pass my things in one sitting. You know, but if you have to, you write it and life goes on.
What of the effects of getting a job here?
When you don't have job, depression is a luxury. because you don't have it. Go and find a job.
Imagine you have applied for like 100
I
jobs,
came,
200
see, when
jobs.
I came to this place, it was during COVID. I stayed for like 3 months, no job. When I was about spending my last hundreds of pounds, I'm like, bro, if I spend this, what will happen next? Do you know what helped me?
Yeah.
I had somebody to call. I didn't even call the person. He just found out that you guys are not working. I said, no job, you know. He's like, oh, I have this agency, yeah? And he gave me a phone number. I called them on a Monday. They picked up, you know, they sent me some things to fill, some training videos. By Friday, I started working. I got paid weekly. The first week, I got like 200 pounds in it. I'm like, yeah, 200 pounds is something.
Yeah.
Because if I had spent that last one I had,
Yeah.
I don't know how I would have survived. But I got the job quickly. Now, I was applying online. I went to Total Jobs, you know. You're seeing job. Have you seen that Total Jobs?
Yeah, I've seen Total
you know,
Jobs. Yeah.
they're posting shifts, you know. You're applying, you're not getting feedbacks.
Yeah.
You know, but I was able to meet someone and he gave me a phone number, called an agency, yeah. They did all my paperwork, saw everything, you know. By Friday, I was working. The next week, I got like 200 pounds. That was like my first paycheck. I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm doing something, you know. And after a while, the thing piled up, you know, and I was able to. So, you not getting a job should not be what should cause you depression. If you are depressed, then you stop applying for a job. And then you just, how will you be able to afford bills and that?
Yeah.
You get to a stage where you have completely shut yourself out, and then there's no more help. At that point in time, you can go do something extreme to yourself. You know, maybe you can.
I understand. Yeah.
So, depression is a luxury.
But let me not use the word depression. Maybe the word depression gets thrown around. But yeah, sometimes, especially when you're in the UK, you just be in a bad, low mood. Let me use the word low mood. Where you may not want to go out. There are some things that you are doing that have not been bringing good outcome. You just want to stop it for the meantime, because what's the point?
When you do, that's what I'm saying. When you get to what's the point, then you have allowed it to brood too much.
Yeah.
Most people are very secretive. They say suffer in silence.
Yeah.
When you're suffering in silence, you are taking yourself out.
Okay, let me use this word now. You know, COS now. You know how hard it is to get COS. You know how hard it is to get COS. So let's use COS for this thing now. You know the consequences of not getting it on time. So imagine you looking for a job with COS. Okay, let's just assume now your employer now says, oh, they will give you COS. After like 7 months or 8 months working there, you will now remind them, remember like COS call.
No.
Then they will not tell you that they're not offering COS. Unfortunately, they're not offering COS again. Then you now have to look for another job again. So you get that cycle. You get so.
That's why even it's not something that you can just put an answer to and say, if you are depressed, do this. No. The thing is, if you are depressed, do something.
Yeah, and you need that external motivation too from friends and stuff like that.
You still need motivation. It can be internal. It can be external, but just do something. Get yourself out of that situation. Get yourself out of the situation. Yeah, you are depressed, but that should be a motivation factor for the way say someone that is born into money will go to work is different from the way someone that is not born into money. Someone that is born into money can work, you know, and then say one of the managers shout at him, you know, he's like, you know what, I quit. I'm done.
That's
Or someone that knows that if without a job, like they will abuse you in work, you are very. I use a robot there. Yeah. You are very incompetent. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That thing even led me because I was like, wait. When you are in a relationship here, your husband will tell you do something. You say no. You are controlling man.
Yeah, controlling.
But you go to work, your boss tell you do something. You say yes, sir. I will do it with all due respect. Yeah. Double star. Just when you are depressed, do something about it. Yeah. If you allow the thing to wallow, that's where you get the point. You say, let anything. But it has got to the point where you're like, you know, then if you're working in a place where they promise you this stuff, you know, I know a friend of mine that she was working here and they promised her COS and then they didn't give her. She was working in like the care sector and that. She called her union. She told her union, You know, that's something she called her union. You should have a union protecting you.
Yeah.
It's like a lawyer. You have free lawyer. You pay like a subscription fee every
month.
month.
I know what you mean by that.
But you get like free advice. You know, you get some. She spoke to her union. She's like, look at this. This is what is happening. This is what is going on. The union came to the workplace. What exactly is going on here? They said, and then they were able to talk the legal way, and then she was able to get her stuff. So if she had decided not to do anything about it, it was becoming she had to involve the union, and then they helped her. So that's why if you are working, join a union.
Yeah, that was very important. Even though that small peanut money that you're paying to them.
It's the peanut money. Those union, is that peanut money that they want to help you and win.
Yes.
Because when you are earning £2 million in a year, you won't really, if something happens, you have built yourself in such a way that you have different streams of income, so you can help yourself out. Lawyers will be begging you to do pro bono for you.
Yeah.
But you that you are doing that peanut one, get that union.
Yeah.
Union, there are some. I'm not going to give free endorsement. You have to, if you want me to endorse you,
sponsor our podcast.
Come to these videos, pay me 62 billion. I'll be calling only your union, you know. But still, those unions will help you.
Yeah.
If you have an accident at work, you tell your union. If you face query at work, because there are some jobs you do that are very, very technical, you know.
Yeah.
Like say maybe you're a bouncer and then you hold somebody the wrong way, you know, and they're like, you know what, that's you're fired. You can tell your union.
Yeah.
This is what happened. I was doing my job. They will look at the facts and everything. If they feel there's a case for you, they will fight your case for you.
Yeah.
Those days that you were not working because they fired you or you were under investigation, they will pay you for those days. I know of someone, he had an issue, wasn't working for close to like 3 weeks. After they did all their investigation, they found out that, okay, there's really nothing wrong here, you know. He did what he was supposed to do. Our investigation has not found you at fault. They continued back working. That 3 weeks, he did not work.
They paid him his full money, but that would have been. But the emotional stress,
no, there was stress because you are trying to figure, but you had a rest.
Technically, yes.
3 weeks of not working, and he got paid in full.
Yeah,
so
that's true.
Do something about it. If you are working, join a union. If you are an international student, read your book. Because if you're an international student, you're not here to work.
Yeah, 20 hours.
You have 20 hours. So do your 20 hours.
20 hours.
And read your book for 40 hours.
Yeah, read your book for the remaining hours.
Exactly. Because people pass the course in the class. Why are you the only one that did not pass? Then you had a second chance to write. Now, if the first chance, say you're writing 4 courses for the semester, and then you failed one, you passed 3, that last one is what is left for you to pass, and then you have the second chance. Now that second chance, you get like, say maybe, let's say you wrote the exam in April, and then you failed it. Now you cannot graduate in June. So you need to wait till the next set for September. You have basically like 4 months to read only 1 course.
Not everybody has no book like that.
So why are you coming to school now?
There's some people, it's like 10 years they have come to school.
Why? So that one, you cannot now blame it on the system. We're going to blame it on you.
Yeah, I understand.
So you should not be depressed about things you can't control. If there's a solution to it, do it. You see me, I'm very happy, I'm very jovial. Once in a while, I spark up and people are like, do you really? I say, bro, I'm blowing up, you know. But most of the times, especially when I see this rudeness stuff, you know, people are like, oh my God, you're so racist. You tell me I'm black. Don't I know? You're black. Don't I know? Hello.
So that would you guys were that what's special about that?
I'm not even trying to say what's special. You are calling me the needful. You fat boy. Okay, what don't I know? You behave like a child. Okay, how does that affect you? It's my behavior. I choose to behave this way. It could be from my core memories and everything, but I choose to be this way. If it's when I'm doing something that is like, say, disgusting, you know, and somebody calls you out. Now they're not calling you out to insult you or trying to be racist or rude to you. They're calling you out to correct you. Then you should learn from it. But in a situation where someone just decides to just be say racist towards you, or just it's just words.
Yeah.
I heard from a friend of mine. He says, "What will you do if a Japanese man comes to your front and is abusing you in Japanese, speaking Japanese? You know, Anthony, arigato gozaimasu. You know." You don't know. No, I know. But if you call it bad, we'll fight. But you are calling me the big words in Japanese. You know that I've never heard of.
Yeah.
All I'm hearing is honto no heiwa wa karam kokoyo ri sekai ni tamiyo shinda tense. You know, I'm like, I don't know what you're saying. Yeah. So now it's just like you're speaking words.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
the
thing that will make me not trigger is when you're not speaking words that maybe you're abusing me in English now. So if I'm not being triggered when you speak Japanese, when you are being rude, you are calling me some kind of things that if a Japanese person is there, they will start saying, Jesus, you know, like, bro, if I was you, you are speaking English now and then you're insulting me. The best I can do, if I cannot beat you, I arrange to have you beaten. But that's not, they say if you cannot beat them, join them, you know. But if you're just being rude, you know, I just get out of that situation. It's not going to be productive to me. No. Me exchanging words with you. So most times when someone is insulting me, what is going in my mind? I'm just looking at the person like, this is your level of thinking. Mm-hmm. So I'm not even listening to what you're saying. I'm just in my mind. I'm just looking at you. It's like I'm watching a cartoon. I'm like, oh my god, You're just speaking. Look at what you're saying. So in your mind, you're telling me things, but in my mind, I've zoned out. I'm just looking at you like, hi. I pity you.
Okay, I guess.
So those your words will not affect me. Yeah. It's only when you now start using in Jesus, I say it back to you know. But it's like that. So the person should, if you're an international student, do the needful. When it's time to read. When it's time to work. If you are someone that cannot really multitask, you know, you cannot assimilate fast, get friends that can help you. Get AI tools. There's some I will not even endorse all those tools. Go and find it by yourself. There are those AI tools now. You get like a full PDF. You post it on the AI app. It will summarize it for you. There's that Adobe, what is not. I'm not endorsing them, you know. But they will summarize bullet points for you. Now you're not going to read the full book. You can read those things and just know. When you go and answer exam question, they will say if you read those things, you will have those bullet points already. Examination does not really test it doesn't prepare you for life. It's just testing your retention skills. Yeah. Because there are some things we learned back in school. I was watching one, this guy say there are some things that they teach in school that are irrelevant.
Irrelevant, a lot of things.
Very irrelevant. You are going to school, you are learning these things, but what is one thing that there's one stupid mass.
Psychogeometry or divide the x.
That divide the x is good for engineers.
Differentiation.
When you are a science student, they are teaching you to divide the du over dx.
Partial differentiation.
What is I know one of my friends, you know, once you bring this, he's solving it. Right now, he's working in care.
No need.
He's cleaning the things we are cleaning. If they bring 2D VDU now, he said 2D VDU, limit as data x tend to 0. He's solving this thing. He's appearing smart, but what is the practical application of these things to clean this thing we are cleaning now? Hold one hand, let me hold one leg. We will clean this thing together. You know, we'll clean it together. You can solve this thing.
No, this one is based on situation. It's not going to be doing it forever now.
It would see. That's the thing. You think people have this mindset that one day. No,
yes, one
day. It's not everybody we better for. No,
for this place, this UK, it better.
I'm just okay in this place. Even in this place, see, when I came here, before I came here, I've been seeing like, oh my days. These guys, their money is good, you know. There's free healthcare, light 24/7, you know. But if you go to the cafe, free Wi-Fi. If you go to the restaurant, free Wi-Fi, you know. I'm like, bro, I came here and I see people on the streets.
Yeah.
In the cold.
Yeah, I'm like,
lying down.
Those guys, they get benefits. For the funny thing is that those people get benefits. They're asking
me for £1. Me give you £1. I thought you had these things before I came here. Now I'm here. You're asking me for £1. Sometimes when I give them, I'm happy. I'm like, I'll take £1, take £2. You know, because you have these things. but you are not making the best out of it.
Yeah, that's most times when we come over here, we are very hardworking.
And when we come here,
and they are very annoyed with that stuff.
They are not. They're like, oh, they are taking our jobs. Do you know the things we did before we got this job?
Yeah. It's not they can blink and they can get job now.
I'm at work sometimes. I see some of my work colleagues, they talk to manager like, don't do this. Me, I just come out here.
You know how hard it is to get it.
I knew how. I said I stayed here 3 months before I got job. I knew what I had to do to get job.
Yeah.
I don't want to please, so don't use your own as spoil. If it's something that let's say they are treating staff bad and everything, okay, now we can talk about that. But because the manager just did one thing that you don't like now, you say manager neither. No, please. You need to be guided.
Yeah. very guided. Not gonna use your own to spoil my own.
Yeah, you are smart. I see those guys, you are smart. You can solve these things, but there's no practical application to it. So if you're an international student, my advice
there are practical applications to it. It's just that getting the jobs that
what will you use 2dv dudx to get as a job in this place?
No, basically if you know how to do that, you have good problem solving skills.
Exactly.
Basically,
so those things, when you go to school and you learn all this, it's testing your retention capacity. It's training you for critical. In my university, they said what we are doing is critical thinking. There was a course they gave us, and they said we should write I wrote one. The woman called me and said, "This thing you have written is rubbish. If I'm to grade you, you will fail this class." I said, "Well," she said, "What you are doing now, you are just describing it. I want you to do a critical analysis of this scenario."
Yeah.
And I got what she was saying, and I went back and I did stuff. I was proud of what I did because there were some things I was putting. The only annoying part was that they said anything you are doing should be cited.
Yes.
Because there are some things that I'm like, this is the answer. Like, this should be, if this is this.
Did it come from the sky?
They said you should go and cite it. So now we're going to have to go and read peer-reviewed stuff to, So I did not get my A because some things I was like, bro, if 2 + 2 is 4, 3 + 3 is 6.
Yeah.
They say, where's your citation? Please give me my B like that. Let me carry the course and go. Because you know I'm right, but you want a critical. I understand what they're trying to say, but I don't have time for those ones. You understand? So I did what I could do. Do your best and forget the rest. So that is it. So when you come, all this, don't be just say, if you're an international student, know what you came here for. Choose a course that you actually want to study. You don't just choose a course because you say, oh, people are doing accounting, I want to go and do accounting. If you get the accounting masters, if you get it, what do you want to use it for? Is it something that, do you want to work in a bank? Do you want to have your own business and understand how things run? Do you want to study law because you want to go and be a judge and be a lawyer? Or do you want to study law because you don't want anybody? I know a friend of mine, she was having land disputes. Her mom had some lands, and she was like, I'm going to study law because I want to know law. And when she entered law, she found that there's family law, there's criminal law, so she had to specialize. But her reason for entry law was because she was like, okay, there's a problem and I need to get this fixed. So this is what I feel I should do. So she went there to go and learn the legal everything, and she came out for that. So people just go and study some kind of courses that should not even be
like nutrition.
Exactly. You go and study makeup finance. I've seen my sister will carry this thing like this, and once she do her face, she looks like a goddess. She did not study. You can go to YouTube and learn this thing.
There are some things that you don't need to go and spend. You spend the same school fees with someone that you pay the same school fees with someone that will learn better course too.
Exactly. Even if it's £1 or maybe say £1,000 difference.
Yeah.
Maybe they say accounting, £12,000. Business admin, 13,500. Two of them are nearly in the same place. One is just a couple pounds difference. Then you now say food and nutrition, £12,000. You are going there to learn carbohydrate and protein. Go to the kitchen and do your food and nutrition. So if you are as an international student, before you get, there are things that can make you depressed. Maybe you are cut off now from your
especially you are far away from home and stuff like that.
So the best thing you do, you create a good circle with quality.
Yeah, but let me ask you, for example, you now, since you were here, or let's just say for the past few years now, are you always up or there are ups and downs?
Oh, bro, there's ups and downs though.
Yeah. So what do you do when you're down?
Go. When you're down, you know.
Yeah. You know why? Because there was a period when I was trying to get like COS and stuff like that. Not just COS. Generally, I was regretting coming here because when I was living in Nigeria, I was earning in foreign currency. So
Okay.
yeah, so when I was converting it, I had a normal job. I was still doing my side also.
Okay.
So my life was was okay, but yeah, you pay this, pay that.
The bills,
Getting used to that this kind of life was so annoying. You get, and you know you have to put things in place so that you are in the right track for the future. If not, you just be moving. I've noticed this place. If you don't plan yourself, this place will ply you. It will ply you well. That is true. If you don't plan yourself, so I'm like, oh my goodness, what do I do? And although I'm the kind of person that keeps to myself, I'll just be internalizing it. If you come in and you see, I'll say I'm fine.
That's the question. How are you? I'm fine.
I'm fine. Before you know it, maybe I'll watch YouTube videos. Maybe I'll watch anime. Exactly. Then after that, I'll watch Naruto. Don't give up.
That is your this is now. What you do when you get to that if there's something like it's pressing for me, the first thing I do, I go and sleep. It works for me. I just go and sleep because it's not doing like this. Hey. It will not. It might lead you. They say that's why they say don't make rash decisions when the pressure is too much. Rest. When you wake up, then you will not be able to like look at it. If the problem is still there, rest again. Take a step back. Observe like a spectator. That's why I notice sometimes if you are playing, I used to play chess when I was younger, you know. When I'm playing, you know, and some people are like, why did you not just move this one to do a discover check? I did not sit. I'm in the mood, you know. I'm not, if I was a professional, I'd be able to have seen those ones, you know. I was playing chess because I liked it, you know. But people outside were like, just move this, have a discover check, do this and do this. I'm like, oh, it's true. Sometimes when I'm standing, I'm like, do this, you know. That's the good move. You can see things when you are
outside spectating.
Exactly. Take a step back, observe it. Is there anything I can do to get myself out of this? Yeah. You know, because there are different ways to get money in this life. That one is also something that we should discuss, you know. Because everything is not just dependent. You have to make money. I figured out there are like 4 ways to make money.
What are the 4 ways?
You want to know. Before you know, like, share,
and
subscribe. If not, so I realized there are 4 ways to have money. One is to be born into money.
That's the easiest one, like the $10.
Exactly. If you are born into money, your money is good. You are set for as long as the money lasts. You will be guided. The second way is to be involved in some shady criminal things.
Not yet in this podcast.
It's not me. I'm just saying that those are how people get. Those are ways, you know. But there are shady things. You do illegal shady things to get money.
Not endorsed by this podcast.
Not endorsed. Please. I just realized these things.
Yeah.
You know, the third one is what all the American girls are doing now.
Yeah.
You go on Instagram, you see a fine model. Yeah. Click here for this link.
$2.99.
You know, they exploit this venue, this sexuality.
Yes.
That's one of the third ways to make money. You know, I'll give you 3. The fourth one is hard work.
Yeah. Which is the hard one.
When you know how to do hard work now, there are some principles that should guide you.
Yeah.
There are some principles that should guide you. See, not everything that you buy that you can afford.
Yeah. It's true. I learned it the hard way.
It's not every you can buy it.
Yeah.
But you cannot afford it.
Yeah. I think there was one period I went to go and buy hundreds. I bought like 10 shoes.
Now you are working in a bank. You cannot wear these shoes. You don't go clubbing because you're not a married man. You have 10 children now. Where will you wear these shoes to? When you are thinking of things, you are becoming depression. You cannot come out. You get me?
Yeah.
Not everything that you can buy, you can afford. So you need to be guided. What you can pay for it does not mean you can buy it. Say, okay, let's say you have £500 now. PS5 is £500.
Yeah.
You have the money to buy it.
Yeah, but once you buy it, you'll be broke.
No, let's say it's you have £550. PS5 is £500, brand new. You buy it with 2 complete pads. If you want to play the game like Mortal Kombat now was like 100 and something pounds to buy.
When it came out,
I like Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
Why would you not buy it and wait like 4 years so that the price will drop so that you can buy it?
Yeah.
That means you cannot afford it.
You cannot afford it. You play the free games now.
I have PS5. I've seen some of the free games. Few of them are. FIFA is not free.
Yes, now even to play online, say you pay subscription.
If you want to play online against somebody, you need subscription. Yeah. You know, you want to buy some games, you need to. When you buy the game, you buy some things inside the game.
DLC and ultimate that's a Ponzi scheme.
But what I'm saying is that you bought the PS5, but you could not afford it because just like people that have some kind of phones, there's a brand of phone that you have the phone, you now have to pay for the apps.
Yeah.
You do Spotify, you pay for Spotify. The phone I use, if I like music, I download it.
Yeah.
It's a spec of phone.
Yeah,
people say, is this one versus this one? I mean, I'm this
one.
No,
even your that phone can still download though.
For free?
For free now. You download them on that.
You will not have to be using backdoor because the phone says, see, if you want to use us, pay for solution, pay for external storage space, pay for my phone now. If I like your music, give me that music. I collect it. Use it.
You remember that time Flash Share?
Exactly, before Flash Share became Zenda.
Yeah.
We collect it, So I knew that I could buy this other phone, but I was like,
yeah, because I get what you mean. For example, you can afford to buy iPhone, but the issues that comes with it is a different ball game.
You need to buy some things too. Me, I want to exploit. They put all those things. Use and
to install apps, you cannot do side loading, a lot of limitations.
Exactly, Me, if I put like I can open my file manager, go to my and tweak some things.
Customization
move things around. I like all those. I like my flexibility. I like flexible kind of. I don't want rigid. So that's why I decided that as CBO, I cut my coat according to my size. When I've cut my coat according to my clothes, I'm content.
Yeah, so
there's no space for my depression.
Yeah.
You buy that phone, you cannot do something. You start, how I wish I had. Look at it, sort it. They say, see it, say it, sort it. Exactly. So if as an international student you want to come and you have come through that route, look for the things in line with that place and do. Don't come and say, okay, now you are here, you now want to now be looking left and right. The Bible says you cannot put your hand on the plow and turn back. Once you are already focused on this is what you want to do it with all your heart and mind. Other opportunities will come, left, right, center. It's now your choice to use your critical thinking and say, okay, if I do this, there's one of my friends, if we go and buy something, she like taking me to go shopping. She's not taking me to pay. I don't used to pay for anything. But she'll be like, okay, look at this. What should I buy? So me, I will not use. There's one thing I learned in chemistry. They say, if 2 grams of molecules convert with this to form this, how many with this I'll do? So that's what I have to do. So if I want to buy something now, obviously, like say Pringles, there's a small can, there's the big can,
yes.
So let's say the small can is £1.50. And the big can is £2.70. I'm like, which one should I buy? I will not put that in. I say, okay, if £1 is going to give me 150 grams of this thing,
Pringles.
how many gram should give me this one?
2 points, yeah.
I will now
cross multiply.
You said you have seen it, Abby. When I cross multiply, I say, okay, this is £2.70. When I cross multiply, I now say that, okay, £2.70 can buy me 350. So 150 plus 150 is 300, but there's a 50 gram extra.
Yes, sir.
I will not buy that one.
Yeah.
So when I go shopping and putting those things into work, I'm like, if this and this.
That's the application of your critical thinking.
Exactly. That's my critical thinking. So when I go there, I buy. You're wondering, why do you buy 5 small ones? Why not just buy 1 big one?
Yeah.
Hello. I've done my maths. This big one, if you check the gram of this one. But there are people that don't really care about that, Like they say, if you want to buy a car, some will buy brand new. Some will buy the one that say maybe the MOT is due the next week. Some buy the one that the MOT is like 1 year already. Cut your coat.
According to yourself.
Exactly.
Yeah, and live life for yourself, Jerry.
Live life for yourself. Enjoyment is a skill. Nobody will make you happy. I'll make you happy. Subscribe first. I'll make you happy. But you need to actively chase your enjoyment. Don't wait for enjoyment to find you. There's one of my friends. I don't know if I should be calling names. He knows himself. I call him Ken Jazili. You know him?
Yeah, I don't know him.
See, if I tell him, I say, Ken Jazili, there is an enjoyment in this place at this time. The boy
will fall in.
There. If he comes there, sometimes he's like, where is Big Man?
Yes.
He placed me on call. Big Man, are you working today? I says no. He say it dey happen for here. I don't fall in. Because you have to actively chase enjoyment.
Yeah.
When you go there, you have these experiences. You're happy. You're not giving chance for depression and things to set in. One, you're going out. You're leaving your comfort zone. You're having fun. If it's a place where you dance, you burn calories. You know. Yeah. Even if you are like me I save my calories, so I eat. Yeah. You know, I'm eating. It's part of my enjoyment. My cooking skill is not 100%, but my eating skill is 105. 105. You understand? So where there's the rice, call me. I'm there. So even when I'm here now, sometimes people come to place and they see me there. They say, Big Man, you are here. I say, no, man.
Normal levels.
No, man. From there, I make friends, if you have any party, tell me. So there was, some of my guys, we have a group chat, it's men them.
The man them there.
This one will say, okay, you know what? Guys, I want to host. We say you want to host, you say yes. So everybody will contribute like say 10 pounds or something, So he cooks food, grill some chicken and that, When I'm coming there, I bring a bottle of something. Yeah. This one brings a plate of something. This one brings that, We come there, it's just men them.
Yeah.
We just sit, drink, conversation start flowing.
Yeah.
One of these days, when we do our men them, we'll do podcast there, so that you can see.
Yeah.
You're just there, and then you're talking, you're chatting. From there, you will find out that wait, you have the solution to what I need.
Yeah.
Give me the solution, Or even at that point, I can be like, guys, see, also don't go and misuse the man them invitation. You do man them, then when we call, you start begging us, you don't Bambiala. No. I'll not come again. I will not come again. So if you want to do man them celebration, we are coming for fun. Yeah. If you have Bambiala things, wait first, because where your problem is, not the finish.
Yeah, no problem.
So keep your problem first. We are coming for the man them. We want to enjoy ourselves. You understand? So we just have this stuff. This one says, okay, I want to host. He says, okay, what do you need? He says, I have most of this. I don't have this. I don't drink, so I'm not buying any drinks. You're like, forget drinks. I bring drinks. This one says, I'm going to bring some other things. You just bring your things and demand them.
Yeah.
All your girlfriends, all your wives, all our wives, they know demand them. All the girlfriends, all the side chick, assistant side chick, they know demand them. When we are going out, we demand them. If you do video call, it's man them. Yeah. No girls. No side anything. It's just we taking a break.
Yeah.
So there are things you should just do. It's still boiling down to having the right circle. Because there's no way you'll be depressed and I'll be here and I see why are you depressed? You say, okay, this is what's going. If I cannot provide a solution, you'll be able to see.
Navigate.
That's why they say a problem shared is a problem half solved.
Yeah.
It's not fully solved, but now I might be able to give you an idea, and then from that idea, it can spring up into something. Everybody is depressed, but don't wallow in the depression. Yeah. Don't wallow. That's
your end goal.
Basic wisdom. Yeah. You don't let anything, let this thing. Even if you are depressed, don't let it define you.
Yeah.
Come out of it. How you come out of it depends on you. If you are someone that want to go and sleep, if you're someone that want to go and report, don't even, when you start sharing this your problem, people use it against you. So you need the right set of people to share these things with.
Yeah, that's one of the things that I wanted you to say. Yeah, because if you share it to the wrong set of people, they
will laugh you. So get your right quality of people that are your trusted inner kakus. I have a series of friends, when I'm going clubbing, I have the people I put on speed dial. Oi, you're right. When I want to play my games, I have my friend. I call him. I say, hey, TY, you're right. Let's play. He says, what time? I says, I'm coming back from work. 10 p.m. He says, bet. Once I come online, we chat, we play games. When I want to go for social stuff, I have my guys there. We're wearing suits. When I want to go and enjoy, Ken Jazzy, pull up. So I have my people, but when I'm looking for things that are like, say, it's dire, it's like serious stuff. This is not time for enjoyment. This is not time for man. Then this is time for solutions to be provided. I know the people I call, oi, things are about to get real. What can we do? What can we do? What can we do? So this, once you're able to prioritize, you are able to structure things in different places. I don't think you'll be depressed, but you'll be able to bounce back. It's like a basketball. When you go down, you come up. That's why I say when you go down, you come up.
Yeah, I get.
It's only say there are some things.
Yeah, it's not going to be permanent. I know depression is not always permanent, but
it's not permanent.
It's not permanent.
The things we were crying for. I remember one time I was in uni. Yeah, I saved like almost 20-something thousand. Yeah, it's not pounds, but I didn't have money. But I was able to save, and I got this phone. And then
Infinix.
That might remember this phone. I bought this phone and I went to sleep with the phone. When I woke up, I was with only charger.
The
real owners had taken my phone.
Yeah, the real owners had taken the phone.
I was at that point in time. I was like, I starved myself off food because that I think they were doing like a launch promo. Yeah. If you pre-order, you get it cheaper. If you wait, it was going to get. So I bought it pre-order, and this phone. And later I found the phone. I saw the guy that took it. I saw the guy just.
Was he a roommate or?
Nah, I don't even want to talk about it. That was I came back to the.
Well, did you give the guy 500?
I just looked at the phone. I says, bro, there's where the phone cracked. So there was one girl I was talking to. When I bought the phone, I was using one small phone first. So she saw the phone. She was like, oh, then she used the phone to snap pictures. I came back, the phone had cracked. This was a new phone. So at that point in time, I was like, you know what, never again. So that place the phone cracked. It was very bad. Now I saw this for one of my classmates. I just looked at it. I said, this phone. I tried to check. I think he had changed the IMEI. That started. I just left it. I was bigger than it at that point in time. I was like, so you were the one that stole this phone, but it's fine. He's like, I did not. I said, that's fine. I've forgotten about it.
You are calm. Me, it was me. I will vibrate.
This was like 2 years later after that.
Okay, this was like 2 years after.
After the phone after the real owner. Maybe he must have bought or maybe he had the phone that broke in the same place. But when I woke up, the phone was not there again.
Okay. This was not like a week later.
No, if you can find it. I'd finished uni at that point in time. I just saw random one day. I'm like, bro, that's fine. This is 2 years. The Statue of Liberty and Limitation has passed, But when that phone got lost, I was willing to do anything.
Yes, now.
There's one place that they say if you go to and you call the person name 3 times and you round about, the person will break. I was willing to do that, Then they said I should bring like 10,000.
Yeah. I had a similar experience too. I have a similar experience. Not that period now when I was doing tweaks in that school now.
I remember.
It was that Infinix Zero. I plugged it. I was in hall 4. I just plugged it. I don't know which of my roommates moved that phone till today. And that was like my money generator.
I know
so that. Not just a phone. It was a money. Yes, now. I know I would put it in class. I was doing that time. We're watching Flash. That period there was Flash. I come and send you some of the episodes and stuff like that.
With my hard drive.
With your hard drive. That thing pain me. Like in my dream, I used to dream of the phone.
But look at the phone you are using now. That Infinix Zero, 40,000 naira.
Yeah, it was never with the 40,000.
The one you are using now, converted to naira, is like hundreds of thousands. So that's why at that point in time, I was really, but I would have exchanged myself for peanuts. Because now the phone I'm using now is not the best, but compared to what was stolen, the difference is clear. Yeah. With that phone, I could not play. I like Call of Duty now. That phone cannot play Call of Duty. This one I'm using now, if I play high definition, I'm sliding, backslide, front slide.
What level are you in Call of Duty?
The highest is 400 now. So I'm 400.
I'm on now. Wow.
But I'm not like good like the streamers them, but it gives me joy. When I want to play, I call my guy, oh, TY, pull up. He says, I bet.
Because in the party.
We don't even have a clan. I just call him. He's my friend. He likes the game. I like the game. Are you free? No, I'm working. Oh, that's fine. Are you free? I bet. Pull up. We play. After a while, like, oh, we have not won. We have played 17 matches. We have not won one. I said, I've not played the game today. We start blaming MS. He say, oh, your MS is bad. I say, yes, my MS is bad. My phone, the battery is low. My lagging is my ping is lagging. Once you start saying that, I say to you, your key ratio, we played 5 games, you only kill 2 people. You only, you know. So that's just bounce back, because the things you are depressed about now, 10 years later, you will find out that
the minor inconvenience.
Exactly. It was just an inconvenience.
Yeah.
So that's just how it is, you know. So as an international student, I've given you enough techniques. If you want, as a man, I will give you some tips, and if you want to know how to overcome depression, in fact, spam it in the comments. The comment that have the highest number of likes.
We'll treat that topic next time.
We'll go deep into it, and so we'll do the research together. Don't worry. I have time. I will do your research for you.
You are watching the videos now, so you can see how we are dealing with this topic. So don't worry, guys. Make sure to like this video, subscribe, share it with your friends, and try to get us to 1,000 subscribers.
1,000. That should be your game plan. Share to if you share this video to 2 people and 2 people share to 2, just share. Okay.
Just share. Click on the bell icon. Thank you very much, guys. Bye. Peace.